What is going on, people? It's your host, Jada Black, here with another live stream. This probably won't be too long, but I still want to be able to speak on this situation happened with this Nipsey Hussle Mural. They got defaced by this Clout chasing Becky. And also the people who were there at the same time but want to claim that they had nothing to do with it. We're going to delve into that mess. So make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. I'm going to play these instrumentals and come back with my commentary. What's good, people? What's good? Of course, I am your host, Jay the Black, like I just said before. Welcome to another edition of my live streams. All right. Now, we're going to talk about the situation with this mural in Connecticut with this this extra average Annie who decided to deface it. But the other female y'all see in the photo, this black female, she was actually there at the same time recording this. And not only was she recording this, the logo on the back of her shirt matched the same logo that was being spray painted on this mural. But she wants to distance herself from it. And we're going to go through that. But first, let me make sure that y'all are liking the stream. Let's get some likes, family. Okay? Let's get some likes. All right? Let me shout out everybody that's here. Nicole, True, Tony, Parker, Verla. Let's see, Vern. The FM4, Makeup Prodigy, Willie Beeman. Let's see, Marv. Kobe, Nikki St. Clair, Spirit. L, Hamanda's good. Beats. Jermaine, Gemini. S. Reed, Tanya. Black Phillip, Saliva, Derek, Sammy, see Frantonio, Brittany, Casey, Malik, what's good? Fitness 65, what's going on? Yo, we're going to talk about, and no, this situation, I don't know what the Becky really gets out of this, because the only one who seemed to benefit from the clout was the black female y'all are seeing in the video, in the stream. What's going on, Swin Flame? Joker, Abby. Well, I'm not going to hold you too long. We're going to get to this recording. Let's get to this recording. Let's get to this foolery and coonery that we see in this video. Because for people to claim that they care and about black people and Nipsey, y'all sat around and let this female paint this, and y'all claim y'all didn't know what was going on. What's going on, Ricky E? Black and Proud was good. Trucker was good. So let's get to the video, people. Let's get to the video. All right, if you haven't seen it already.
I think it's trying to bitch her, my nigga, and she's like really going ham right now. This me, she posing, my nigga. Like, this is crazy. She is like really, she said niggas is trying to bitch her. So look, she tagging Nipsey Hussle shit, my nigga. That's crazy.
Do y'all hear the chick on the phone? Now I want y'all to understand there are different videos. I believe this the video of just the female recording, but there's an overhead view. There's an overhead view of the entire situation, and there's a group of black people who are far to the right. They're watching this and they're not doing anything. Now, let that have been a black man doing that, they would have whipped his ass. Let's just be real. But you know, a lot of these people, especially a lot of black people from the hood, they are afraid of white people. This is why I appreciate growing up in different communities growing up, you know, because I got to be around different people. I wasn't afraid of them. These people, to claim that they say they didn't know what was going on, they claim it's a coincidence. But if it's a coincidence and y'all love Nipsey Hussle like y'all claim y'all do, why y'all let this chick do this? Why y'all let this chick do this?
I don't know who Shorty is, but
Hey, I'm on Facebook.
yo, that's crazy. Or just don't mess his face up. Like, don't mess that.
Do y'all hear that dumb shit? Don't mess his face up. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't tell her to not spray paint, period. But you got this goofy, idiotic female recording this shit. Dysfunctional. And she thinks this stuff is funny because she's in on it. Look at the logo on the mural, and the female recorder has the same logo on the back of her shirt.
Nah, he did do the face lines. I want to disrespect him. Like,
Yeah, like-
artist, he's lit. Like,
Yeah, like that nigga, word of mother, this shit is lit. But Shorty here saying niggas disrespect her, and she here tagging all this shit. We just asked her nicely, don't touch his face.
Do y'all hear that dumb shit? Don't touch his face. And these women are raising the next generation of Negro males and females. Y'all are afraid of white people. I ain't want to hear nothing about how y'all gonna do what about white supremacy. Y'all afraid of this white girl. It's about 8 of y'all and 1 of her. But y'all claim y'all didn't know her.
Yo, word of mother, like she came over here on some shit. She said, fuck everybody. Like, yeah, word of mother, my nigga. Look at this shit, my nigga. Like, she tagged this shit. This is crazy. Like, we just begged her, Shorty, please don't tag. Like, my nigga, look at this shit, my nigga. Not the Crenshaw. Not his face. Just don't do it.
Not the Crenshaw. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. But these people claim that they're against white supremacy, system of oppression. Nobody gonna come in their hood and do nothing. Connecticut, y'all a bunch of bitches, man. Male and female, all of y'all in the same category. This going on in your state. Your state ain't holding it down, man. But y'all get on social media. Y'all got mad at me when I made my video about Lauren London. Y'all claim I was taking diss shots at Nipsey Hussle. Y'all wanted to fight me. Y'all wanted to fight me over words, and I didn't even diss Nipsey Hussle. But y'all got this white girl spray painting it. Look, look at what she drew, y'all. Look at what she drew right there. What is that, people? What is that? Where is that? What is that? And y'all are gonna act tough on social media like nobody can come to your city? If this is what your city is producing, a bunch of weak black people who are afraid of white people, they love the clout more than Nipsey. I ain't want to hear y'all defending Nipsey. I really don't.
His face, my nigga. Just go. side. Don't do his face. Word of my mother. Nigga, I ain't going to jail behind no crazy chick. These niggas on Facebook talking about some smacker.
Nah, I can't even do it like
Nah,
that.
I'm not doing it like that, but clear.
They say they not doing her like that. Do y'all hear these niggas, man? I'm trying not to say niggas, but in this case, I have to call them niggas, man. I have to call them niggas, coons, you know, savages, lames. People talk about how people want to talk about the educated lames and the Pookies and Ray Rays. She's in a neighborhood full of Pookies and Ray Rays. They're not doing shit. All right, Swin Flame, appreciate you coming through. You in a neighborhood full of Pookies and Ray Rays, ain't nobody doing nothing.
Really, y'all see it. Word of mother, my nigga. She said she. Huh? Yo, word of mother, I was up here.
Now that's her. The female in the thumbnail, that's her right there. That's her getting her clout in. Cause the dude, I believe that designed her shirts, he's recording too. He designed that shirt. This is the big old, you know, thick female in the title, whether y'all think her ass is real or not. But that's her right there. That's why she's in the thumbnail. Because she's giving this stupid ass commentary and she's trying to get her clout as well. That's why she didn't want the girl to spray paint his face, because she wanted to get a photo of it.
I'm trying to pay my respects, do my little photo shoot. Shorty came up here, my nigga. Shorty falling like this is crazy. She said niggas disrespected her. My nigga, she tagged. My nigga, cheated. All I said is like, don't disrespect the nigga face. Like, I can't let her disrespect the face though. Like, that shit is God. What she do over there, my nigga, is out of my hands. We can't do nothing about it.
And she has on a shirt with Nipsey's face on it. She not thick, she fat. I guess that was, man, I gotta find another video. There's another video. I'll come back there. But let me go to the Facebook page. Let me get off the screen real quick. I'm gonna go to the Facebook page, because the Facebook page is even worse. Let's see, hold on. Because I think they're doing some splaining on her Facebook page. They're doing some splaining. Let's see. But I just want to know from the black people who are in that situation, okay? You got people who get on social media and they pretended like they really care about Nipsey, and you better not say nothing about Nipsey. But this dude, this white girl is in your hood defacing his mural. I don't hear not a peep from the pro blacks in the, you know, in that area. Now this is the female in the thumbnail. This is her Facebook page, right? This is her Facebook page. Okay. Let's go down first. Now she's from, you know, here. Of course she's single. Let's see. This is, I guess, from a live they did.
How y'all doing though? It's been a minute.
I think he's explaining. Let's see you get through this.
I here to be justice for a wall. Know what I mean? She wasn't with her. She wasn't along with her, man. I'm gonna see if I could bring her in here real quick, but the same. He don't got horns on top of his shit. So it has something to do with some situation that, you know, she got in her feelings and said, you know what, I'm gonna go fuck up your best work. And, you know, it probably pissed him off, because most people who are into tagging shit and doing shit like that, that shit really be, that's like they passion. So if a motherfucker go deface something a dude took the time out to tag up, they be really pissed about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So why do that when you could have, you know, left him alone and not went and tried to destroy a public works? Because when you do a mural, it's for the public. It's not just for you. So you're justifying her destroying what basically is now public property, no matter if he designed it or not. No matter if he designed it or not. You know?
She ain't have nothing to do with it. She was just in the wrong place at
What's going on, Naima and Vernon? What's good? What's going on, Law Original?
the wrong time. Well, actually at the right time, because she kind of saved what, you know, the dude have to go back and do, because now the dude got to go back. Somebody paying the same guy to go back and do it and redo it and fix it. But, you know, if she wasn't there, his shit would have been completely ruined. You know what I mean?
So, wait a minute, bro. That girl didn't do shit. What do you mean? She stood there recording, laughing and giggling about it. She thought it was a joke, bro.
It would have been all over his face. They should have tagged his face up. Should have did all type of shit. Know what I mean? And the little girl really would have got sick with it, because she was trying to. She really was trying to go up there and spray paint the motherfucker face and do all that extra shit. Know what I mean? So she kind of saved the situation. What y'all seeing is, yeah, see, it's being fixed already. What y'all seeing is like, oh, why she ain't jump up and punch the girl in the face?
It's not that people wanted her to fight the girl, okay? It's the fact that she was tagging the same logo on the mural that was on the back of her shirt, partner. That's why people are upset.
Half of y'all wouldn't have punched her in the face. Most of y'all would.
I don't know. I probably would have smacked upside the head. You know, maybe if I was in that mood. I know dudes I know. They would have smacked upside the head. I've seen dudes go upside chick head for literally nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know.
Would have pulled out.
Not justifying it. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying I've seen dudes, you know, go off for less. Okay.
The most of y'all would have pulled out your motherfucking phone and did exactly what she did. Recorded. Know what I'm saying? How many of y'all really would have put your best foot forward and said, yo, don't touch that shit. I swear to God, I'm going to whoop your ass. None of y'all. Because at the end of the day, none of y'all are related to Nipsey. None of y'all know Nipsey. But everybody want to ride and jump up in the air like, oh, it's all about Nipsey. Man, y'all don't even know Nipsey Hussle. Y'all got motherfuckers who y'all know who faces been sprayed on walls, and you watch people walk up there and do shit to it. You just ride past and don't even say shit.
You know what? I will say this, though. I will say this. There are people, okay, who they didn't really know Nipsey. They're going off of the bandwagon. I understand that. But the amount of vitriol I see towards anybody who speak of Nipsey in any type of way except for in a loving way, people went in on him, man. People are upset. People are angry. That is the difference. He's a public figure, okay? And he's a public figure that people claim to love and support. And his situation was recently, people are blaming it on government conspiracies. So you got this, so look at the visual of a white girl who ain't even probably from that particular area doing this, and you got black people just standing around filming and not doing nothing, then what then? And listen, I'm not saying that people should have fought her. What I'm saying is they should have got them spray bottles out of her hands. They should have went in front of that mural and say, listen, don't spray paint this. I'm not saying that people should have got violent. What I'm saying is they should have put a stop to it. There's a way of putting a stop to something without, fists being thrown. Okay? But nobody did shit. They just stood there and recorded and laughed about it. Shout out to Parker. Had it been me and I didn't know the chick, I would have done shit. I wouldn't have done shit. Why would I catch a case while the white female gets a citation and a court date, but I got a battery for beating her ass? Listen, I'm speaking to the Nipsey Hussle fan club, the recent fan club. That's who I'm speaking to. Now, the average person going about their business, no, don't get involved. But I'm talking about you people who wanted a mural in your neighborhood, you got it, and you care about him, you're a supporter of his. That's who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to the people who support him. I'm speaking to the people who got angry over my video I made about Lauren London and Kodak Black. I'm speaking to those people. The people who support him and love him and are fans of his. But they could have went and grabbed those spray paint bottles out of her hand and stood in front of that mirror and say, don't you paint this. And if you paint and any of that paint get on me, then it's going to be a problem. That's it. That's all you got to do. And what was the girl going to do? What's she going to do? Fight you? Like, seriously, is she going to fight you? Just get them cans away from her. And if she gets physical with you, then that's a complete different story. I'm not saying they should have went up there and fought her. That's a stupid thing to do. I'm saying you should have made it to where there's no way she could have been spray painting that mural in the first place. Or if she started to do it, you say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. This is basically public works. But nobody did nothing. You know? You're not going to catch no charge by taking spray paint bottles out of her hand. Seriously. You know? This simple as that. Listen, if you go into a white neighborhood as a black man and you start spray painting over public works, what the fuck you think gonna happen to you? Seriously. You think white people just gonna stand there and let you do that? They're gonna attempt in some way, shape, or form to stop you from doing that. Walk into a Latino neighborhood and see if one of you Negroes spray paint on their walls or over a mural and see what the fuck happens. You know? Know it, lying on the ox. That's a fucking lie. It's not assault to take those spray bottles out of her hand. That is not assault. Stop it. Stop. I don't even know why you're saying that. How is that assault when you're diffusing her from doing? She's already destroyed public property. So how is it going to be an assault charge by stopping her, okay, by standing in the way of her doing damage to the mural? How is that assault? That's not assault. Assault is when you physically are inflicting violence on somebody. I'm not saying you should get violent with this girl. But you will not see black people walk into different neighborhoods and attempt to do damage to other people's property. You just will not see that. That's not going to happen. She's already assaulting that wall.
You don't give a fuck about it. But for Nipsey, everybody want to be down, man. Shut the fuck up. That's what's wrong with Connecticut now. And that's the reason why a lot of other towns and cities and states and shit look at us like clowns, because niggas always dick riding and jumping on somebody's ass and trying to be down with something. Like, shut the fuck up. Know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, she could have been like, yo, don't touch the shit. Like, you know, like, don't do that while I'm here. Like, I'm here doing something. You know, you was trying to do something positive or whatever. You said you're trying to do a positive movement. Whatever you was doing that you said you was trying to do, you could have, you know, related that to her. Like, yo, I'm on some positive shit. Listen, you know, you ain't really got to do this. All of that could have been said, know what I mean? But it wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
It said that funny. She was on here.
I just laughed at a little bit of it. Like, yo, this chick is crazy. I can't believe she out here doing it. Know what I mean? And
it said I'm supposed to do this live with her.
I seen that. So the little...
Hold up. That's it.
Instead of fucking clout chasing, Facebook is a fucking joke and everybody on it. I don't care. Like I said, people can say what they want. All these people that's supposedly from my hood, from New Haven, whatever, my nigga, y'all know me. I'm not fucking running from nobody. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say, how y'all want to say it. I don't give a care. Say what you want. What?
I saw a comment from a commenter. They said, where was all this energy towards this girl that was painting the walls? Let me see if I can find that comment. Where's that comment? Oh, here's the comment right here. You acting tough on live, but real quiet when she was doing it. You're a clown. Case closed. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, man. Wow. Let's see. What do you mean? Start what, Parker? What do you mean? Start what? Start what? Start what, the video?
At the end of the day, like I said, proof is in the pudding. I tagged the nigga. The nigga said people want to see all his designs, go to his page. So they feel a certain type of way, let them go to his page, because I don't care.
Well, they working fast because they fixing this shit now.
I know. I seen that. So the little girl that now everybody making jokes talking about something. The little girl is that, how about that affiliated with her. They're making jokes behind it. Honestly, I really don't find this shit funny at all because she sat there and made herself a fucking target. I took my pictures. I did what I was supposed to do when I left. She was walking up. So me being me, I'm like, oh shit, she has spray paints in her, whatever in her hand. So I'm like, okay, so maybe she about to do some ill shit. I don't fucking know. I'm not from here. But it was a whole fucking group of people from Hartford that was standing
What's going on, Deshaun?
here conversating with her. Why the fuck they didn't do nothing? The people that pulled up recording the shit, why the fuck they didn't do nothing?
No.
But everybody on me because I'm the one that exposed her. If it took for everybody to say what they had to say and want to come down on me and threaten me, say whatever they want to say, I don't give a fuck. She was exposed. Whatever she got coming to her, that's her fault. I don't give a fuck. People can say what the fuck they want to say about me. People can laugh. People can think this shit is a joke. People can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Ain't nobody pulling up on me.
Parker, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, what are you talking about? Spray paint me up. What are you saying? I don't know why you and the Lion of Ox are triggered by what I'm saying. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. But I want everybody to hear this side. Let me tell y'all this. Let me just say this. Let me tell you something, Tammy. I was joking when I said that. The fact that you don't understand a joke means you don't understand me. So why are you even here? When I said maybe I'll slap her side of the head, I was joking. I wouldn't physically do that. But see, let me tell y'all this, because I want to make this extremely clear. There's a way to diffuse a situation without violence being brought, okay? But this is why I believe this situation may have been faked. I believe that this situation could have been faked. It could have been faked. That was one of the first reasons why I did this particular live stream, because I believe that she might even know this female. She's saying she doesn't know it now, but how come she spray painting the same logo you have on your shirt onto the wall? You know? You see, I can tell a lot of you have never been around strong individuals who don't have to resort to physical violence to getting their way. You're used to having an echo chamber. You know what I'm saying? And she's up, and you got this female who's upset at black people. I want y'all to understand. This woman is upset at black people, but she wasn't upset at this female for defacing this, and she was laughing about it. It wasn't that she should have done anything violent, it's that she was laughing about it, but she got Nipsey on the shirt. So you got Nipsey on your shirt, but you're defacing this mural. But she's defacing this mural, and you're laughing about it. That's why people are upset. You know, Park, I may just open up the phone lines because obviously you and Tammy are triggered, but I may just open up the phone line. I just wanted y'all to hear different perspectives, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not in the mood for it. I'm not in the mood for people to be in my chat room to be triggered just because I think that this white girl should get leeway. She's destroying property that's not hers. I don't think y'all understand that. You're destroying something that's not yours, period. So you can think whatever the fuck you want to think. You go to somebody's neighborhood and you fuck up their property. If something happens to you, it is what it is. I'm not condoning it, but I'm telling you what would happen if you do some shit like this in other people's neighborhoods. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Let's hear some more of this. And you know what? I might not take phone calls. I may say something y'all might not want to hear. So I may not take phone calls.
So I don't care.
Man, hey, Big Bug, get the fuck out my chat room. I'm not triggered. I just hate when people say stupid shit. Y'all should know me by now.
Still gonna live my life, my nigga. I'm still gonna live my life.
I mean, a lot of people just like to talk. They like to run their mouth and try to make it like they for something, about something. A lot of motherfuckers ain't start even trying to be active in anything going towards that way until they, like, everybody now, motherfuckers know what vegetables are fake. Now everybody know what herbs they should be taking to stay clean. Now, I mean,
okay,
all this when Nipsey died.
Let me address something. They said why I was laughing. Clearly, I was laughing because the bitch is fucking dumb. And I said it. Bitch, you wildin'. Like, you're funny. Like, y'all see this shit? She crazy. Everybody else that was over there was laughing too. The bitch that was recording the boys, I don't mean to call her a bitch because I don't even know her, but the person that was recording the niggas that was over there, that was doing a little video shoot or whatever, she recorded the shit on her camera. And they all was conversating with the girl. The nigga from the 15th floor caught all of that. Why the fuck y'all not saying that to y'all own people? Clearly, y'all probably by now know who the fuck they are. Everybody.
What's going on, Taryn?
So focused on me. I should have walked the fuck away. That was my fault. I should have walked away, and the bitch would have spray painted the nigga face, did everything disrespectful. But no, my dumb ass stood right there, put her on live to expose her, and stopped her from spraying the nigga face. It wasn't right that she sprayed anything over there. But wouldn't y'all rather her spray the fucking words than disrespect this nigga face? Come on.
They want what the world wanted was the nigga reaction. They wanted you to jump up, smack her with your phone, take the spray paint can, spray her.
That is not true. Okay, it's called a community, and what happens is when people come together and take a stand towards something, you don't have to. It doesn't have to result in violence. But when you have people who are small-minded, they're gonna believe that the only way out of a situation is violence. You know, they're gonna believe that the only way out of a situation is violence, and it's not. All you Negroes that was all you Negroes that was there. You know, y'all could have took a stand together. She wouldn't have. Listen, man, she wouldn't even thought about spray painting if y'all would have said, "Hey, don't do that." Just say, "Yo, you know, don't." Just stood right there in front of the mural. Say, "Yo, this is community property. What are you doing?" You know. But they didn't do that. They just stood by and laughed, and that's what made the girl comfortable. The girl's taking selfies. She was very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And again, she spray painted the logo. His S logo on the mural. The guy who I think originally painted it, I believe. He might even did the t-shirts for this particular female. So there's layers to this situation that we probably are going to find out eventually. You know what I'm saying? You know? But this is what happens in the black community, man. We are afraid of white people. Not we, but some of y'all are, man. Y'all couldn't even stood up and say, "Hey, don't do that." All she said was, "Don't spray his face." You should have said, "Don't spray it." Period. Those words never came out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Though, you know, I think people are going to take from it what they do. You know what I'm saying? You see me, you know, I'm good either way. They done fixed it. I'm not, you know, angered by it. I'm very passionate about what I speak about. And I'm not going to always be conservative in my viewpoints, you know, or liberal, you know. Right is right and wrong is wrong. What's going on, Vanessa? I just feel like this female her and others, it ain't just her. I'm not angry at this female. I'm not, you know, but she's a part of this story because while she's recording what this girl is doing, she stands right there in front of the mural like ain't nothing going on but the rent. Okay. See, I didn't hear you say anything about violence. I don't know what people. Right, Tracy. I didn't say. I jokingly said maybe somebody should, slap upside the head, and people think that she should be violently beat up. No, I never said anything like that. But people take from it what they will, because they want to be adversarial towards me. But you'll never win that argument because I never once said I wanted violence towards her or the female who's responding on her Facebook. No violence to be brought to any of them. The thing I said was clout chasing. Whenever I see you take a selfie in front of damage you've done, that's clout chasing. And both of them were clout chasing. Both of them were clout chasing. But Tammy, I want you to call in especially because you seem to have the biggest, adversarial opinion towards me. So I want only you and Parker to call in. Now, what is your digits? I don't want nobody else to call in right now. I want them two to call in. I want them to explain to me how I'm calling for violence when I never did. I made a joke. I made plenty of jokes whenever I guess they were okay with those jokes because it fit what they wanted to hear. All right. So I never call for violence towards anybody. So what's your argument going to be? That I don't agree with you? That I think that it's okay for this white girl to be destroying property just because she in her feelings, because she's mad? So we should be, oh, okay, well, she's just upset. Just let her do what she wants to do. Like, that sets a bad precedent. You do understand that, right? That sets a bad precedent, because you got these pro-blacks that claim that they're against, white people doing harm to black people. But these situations arise and y'all think that we just supposed to just look the other way. Y'all want to look the other way when it's, it fits your narrative. When it fits your narrative. What did Miss Berry say? I don't think that was a comment directed towards me. That wasn't directed towards me. Oh, well, she's talking about conversating and conversing. Nah, that wasn't direct at me. She was talking about the other chick. But she cool, though. Okay, let me get that over. All right, you live with Jada Black. What's going on? Shout out to Dollar Washer. Clout chasing the epidemic. Get vaccinated ASAP. Exactly. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yeah, this is Tammy.
What's going on, Tammy?
I'm good. You going out today, huh?
Yeah, because you saying I'm calling for violence. I never did. I made a joke, but I didn't call for no violence.
Say you called for violence.
Yes, you did, Tammy. You said I did call for violence in the chat room. Yes, you did. I was looking right at the chat room.
No, you can read my comments. I did not say.
Yes, you did.
Read me say.
You said that's not true, Jay. Stop it. I have to go. Let me go scroll.
Okay, well let's take it back. Let's take it back.
Okay.
Let's take it back.
All
Let's
right.
take it back. Let's be diplomatic about this.
Okay.
What I heard you say, and I'll be honest, I came in part of the way through this live chat, but what I heard you say was that you were talking to people who caped for Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
That these people who got on your case when you were on YouTube talking about Lauren London, where were they at when this white girl was spraying Nipsey Hussle's mural? Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So what is it that you think that people should have done?
Well, they could have stood in front of.
What I heard you say was that they should have stood in front of the mural.
Yeah, you could have easily kept her from.
Yeah,
because if she would have spray painted, and let's say they're standing there, and she would have inadvertently spray painted them, then all bets are off. So instead of just standing around, y'all could have just took a stand if y'all cared about Nipsey so much. That was my point. It wasn't for the person who just, the casual person that's just walking around or driving by. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who visit this mural, who was there when this was going on. This woman that was filming had a t-shirt with Nipsey's face on it. You go ahead.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna put it to you this way. I am a huge Tupac fan. Huge Tupac fan. If you see pictures of me like from my old house or whatever, I have like a huge mural myself of Tupac in my bedroom. Okay. Mm-hmm. But if we were out in the streets and there was a mural of Tupac and some white woman, some Hispanic woman, whatever, were to do something to a mural, I wouldn't have jumped in front of the spray can. I would not have done that because you think that she might not have spray painted them in their face. You think that she might not have done anything. But if she did, then you're putting yourself in a position of having to defend yourself against someone over a mural. And that doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Now, you seen the video that I played, right, of her defacing the mural. The female that was recording didn't even tell her to stop painting over it. She just told her not to paint over the face. No, she did not. No, she said don't paint over his face. Listen. She said don't paint over his face, and she laughed about it.
That's what I was going to say.
That's why the white girl didn't stop. That's why she didn't stop. Because she wasn't told to stop. She was told not to spray it over her face. And she's like, okay, I'm not going to spray it over his face.
I think that's where you and I don't. I think that's where me and you are disconnecting. It's a mural. It's not Nipsey Hussle. Right. It's not like she's spray painting his actual
listen, those are fans.
It's just a mural.
But those are fans out there. I'm not talking about me and you. I'm talking about the hardcore fans. The hardcore, they gonna fuck you up. You say something about Nipsey.
I'm happy that this diehard fan who had a picture of Nipsey Hussle on her shirt, I'm happy that she did nothing. Because I don't care if you're a diehard fan or not a diehard fan, there's nothing that you should do over a mural. And just so that we're clear, the difference between assault and battery is that with assault, you can take.
Come on now, people are recording. People are recording. Who's going to get arrested for assault and battery if they're just trying to stop the girl from painting over that?
I'm telling you,
if you got all these people recording, it's not like there's a he say she say. It's not a he say she say. I'm telling you what the difference between assault and battery is.
I know the difference. Assault. Okay, well, I'm just explaining it to you from a legal standpoint. I am a law student, and I'm just telling you from a legal standpoint. Assault means that you are taking something off of someone's person. You could have a pencil in your hand, and if I snatch that pencil out of your hand, that's assault.
No. I think you. Actually, hey, Parker, I'm on the phone. You don't see I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with somebody, man. I can't talk to you right now. But let me just say this. I didn't say that they should assault her. I'm like, listen, if you're standing in her way of doing what, you can block her from painting. Hold up, but you can block her from painting that wall though. They cannot. They can't, or they just immovable objects.
Grabbing paint bottles out of her
I didn't say, hold on. I didn't say grab. I say keep her from getting the spray paint in the first place. Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
You will roll this back. You will hear yourself saying they could have grabbed the paint bottles out of her hand. Maybe you didn't mean it intentionally, but roll this back and you will hear yourself
Yes, I said it. Listen, I said that's one of the things they can do.
And that's when I said that it was assault.
That's not assault, man. Nobody is going to get a charge with taking a spray bottle out of somebody's hand. Just why are you even saying that?
The black woman in Texas got her ass beat by a white man. Did they not charge her? Now,
they charge her because she committed a crime. Hold on. She committed a crime. Hold on, don't talk over me.
Black people. You guys are quick to say that the system is not fair towards black.
Parker, let me tell you something. Don't talk over me on my motherfucking phone. Now, nobody can hear you, but I have you muted. Don't talk over me on my motherfucking show. I know you're passionate, but this defense of this female makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And you talking over me while I'm trying to make a point. You're not going to talk over me. This shit is crazy. Now, I'm going to bring you off mute. Okay? You got a few more seconds and then I'm going to the next female that had an issue. All right? You get what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to talk over you, but there is a delay on the line. So when you're talking, you can hear me stop talking. I'm not trying to talk over you. What I'm trying to tell you is that So many people want to say that this system, this criminal system, is not fair towards African Americans. So that when someone is actually educated about
listen, let me tell you something. There are plenty of phones. Hold on. No, because you've been talking the whole time. I've been trying to make a point. You keep talking over me. There are plenty of people carrying phones. There's no he say, she said. The black female got charged because she committed a crime. She did something. But didn't she bust out his windows? That would be considered vandalizing, right? We're not talking about busting out windows. We're not talking about busting out windows. We're talking about getting a spray bottle out somebody's hand. That's not busting out windows and destroying property.
What I'm trying to explain to you is this, and I'm just going to try and finish this sentence, and either you get it or you don't.
No, I get it. No, hold on. No, you can get off my goddamn phone line right now. Call back when you get some sense. Don't talk to me like that. Man, listen, man. Y'all call my show. Be respectful to the host. I don't give a fuck what you doing in your life. Don't call me with no dumb shit like that. Respect the motherfucking host or don't call at all. Your argument makes no sense. It really don't. It really don't. Let's see what this is. You're live with Jada Black. What is going on? This Parker?
Yes. I said, don't do that to me because I want another hoodie.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that to me.
Man, because like the argument makes no sense, man. You can't compare a situation where a female actually commits a crime with a situation where you're trying to prevent a crime.
No. This is what. Let me explain my point of view because you know where I come from. You know where I live. I wasn't saying from the point of you talking about abuse or you talking about violence. Mm-hmm. When you first made the post, what I said, because I've been seeing it all day, and I'm going off of what people are saying, well, I would have done this, I would have done that. I'm not basing it all on you. I'm saying what I would have done. I'm 44 years old, and I live in a city where it ain't shit for a person to pull out a gun and shoot your ass. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is she's already committing vandalism. Right. So if the police come, and I'm trying to stop her from painting on a mural of a man that I don't know, I love his music, and I've followed him since 2009, but he don't pay my bills. We gotta be realistic.
And that's the thing. Like a shout out to D Cannon and Raiders 48. I'm not calling for violence. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the people who are wearing the shirts.
Let me finish.
And all that.
Let me finish.
You know?
I'll let you finish. Let me finish. So I'm not going to side with her. Now the girl behind the camera laughing and kiki and all that shit, I'm not putting her in the equation. I'm saying if I were standing there, I'm not going to fight with her because I got a job to be at the next day. And if I put hands on her because she wrong for that, I'm about to catch a case. But she's gonna walk away with a court date. That's one thing. That's my first situation with that. Goodness. I lost sight of what I was going to say. It was something else I had to say about the situation. And when you cut me off.
No, go ahead. I'm listen. You got time to get your point out.
It just left me so quickly. Hold on. Go ahead. Tell me what you have to tell me, and then it'll come back to me. Tell me what you have to tell me.
No, it's just that the thing is that honestly, I don't care about this mural. I really don't. The point of this stream was to get feedback from people. The people who support them. The people who don't. What you think about this? I didn't mean for it to blow up to people really getting angry at me over the fact that I feel like those people shouldn't have just been standing there doing nothing.
Okay.
You know, and the female recording, and the female that was recording who's laughing about it and joking about it, she's like, don't spray his face. And then she gets on her Facebook Live and she's angry at other people. Like, why are you so angry at other people, but you didn't have that same, you know, anger or energy in other situations? That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. And I do believe that it probably was some setup shit, some okay, we finna do this.
Yeah, I thought they was working together. That was my thing. I thought they was like working together.
Yeah, the first time I seen it, because I seen it on Brother Page, and so when I saw it, I'm like, this is some gimmick shit, and this is probably a Clout situation, and they both knew who they were because the girl kept giggling and laughing. But this is another thing you made comment about, was the fact that, well, you could have stopped her, you could have, got the cans of paint out her hand. No, if we would have done that here, and that was on camera, I could have got a charge. In the state of Illinois, you can get a charge for that shit. That would have been a battery. But not only that, she might have been quicker with them cans where she could have sprayed paint in my face and fucked up my sight. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we have to think. I try and be a quicker thinker because this is how we got to be in this city. So I had to think of the fact that if she got these cans and she already got her finger on the gun, she could spray me in my... It ain't about being no punk, because I beat the shit out of her. So it's not about me being no punk. It's about the fact that I'm 44. I got to go to work tomorrow. I got a family. I got to do all of these other things. So that's what I'm saying. It's easier to be fed until you've been in a situation such as that one. And in the state you live in, I don't know how Connecticut is, but not only that, what I really thought she was doing was she was on some old city type shit. She go and spray this mural, fuck it up, and then somebody go call the city, and the city gonna come and paint the whole thing over any goddamn way. Because that's what they do here. Somebody record vandalism here, it don't matter what mural you got there. City finna come and paint all that shit up. The
reason why I thought it was like a whole big, getting together just to do this to help promote this guy's clothing line was because they knew it would get fixed anyway. Okay, the guy who either the guy went out there and repainted it, like she said that she claims she's getting revenge by doing that. What kind of revenge are you getting when they're just going to repaint over it? So people, and I was one of them that not assume, but I believe that they probably knew each other. And they probably was doing this together,
Right.
So, but either way, I really don't give a shit. But either way, I really don't give a shit. I really don't. But when you come at me and you're trying to pull the legal card, when I have seen people get out of worse situations, like, don't come at me with that. I really don't give a shit.
What you mean, pull the legal card?
Like if you do this, you're gonna get charged. Man, I've seen people do worse shit and not spend one day in jail. Okay, so
I'm in the state of Illinois. Every state different though, Black. That's another thing you got to look at. Here,
I know that. I know it. I know.
Yeah, here it's bad on Black people here. You see what the fuck going on in Chicago right now. You see all this shit we dealing with right now. They quick to hem up a black man or a black woman. So that's the last thing we need her to do some shit right here. We ain't had no mural that I see. It might be a mural over there on the north side or somewhere near, but where I'm at, I have not seen a mural. Now, they have memorials, but I ain't seen no mural. But what's killing me is how these people going ape shit over these murals. This man been dead. Don't knock me. Because like one dude said in the chat, if it was Tupac, this would never happen. And it wasn't, but it was a whole different era. It was a whole different era. And it was a whole different level of respect in that era. And it wasn't no social media. It wasn't no gun-ho. You didn't get on social media and tell what exactly came off your mind right at that moment, right then and there, and everybody run with it. So that makes the difference. And so people are like ape shit over Nipsey. Well,
let me read this comment real quick from Dora or Turn. I think it's a poor excuse to do nothing. Like I said, she acts like a child, and if more than one person said go, she would have been gone. They act like the white girl was just the baddest motherfucker in the whole neighborhood. Like they couldn't do nothing to her. Like she was gonna do whatever she gonna do regardless. That is an excuse.
Truth be told, I wouldn't have gave fuck if she was a nigga. I'm not gonna hit her.
But what do you think about? Hold on. What do you think about the female? Hold on. But hold on though. Hold on. Hey, hold on. What do you think about the female on her Facebook Live going off on other people in such a passionate, angry manner?
Oh, she extra with that. No, she was extra with that bullshit. That's what make you think she was behind it, because she was extra with that bullshit. She's a social media bully. So you could tell something was some hype behind it. All of a sudden, you done got in the comforts of your own home, and I see so you can chop that shit up and talk that shit.
Look like she's promoting some music. Might be coming out with a mixtape. She's gonna use this to the full extent. That's why I say I think this might have been a collaborative effort, but people want to believe differently.
Wait, she got music? She made music?
On her Facebook page, looked like she's promoting some type of music coming soon. She says it's coming, stay tuned. She says it's coming, stay tuned. So I'm assuming it's music. So
in a generation, a generation of 22 and under, I just don't know how you can know Nipsey. Like, no Nipsey. Nipsey was doing music back in 2009, 2010.
I saw him. Listen, I saw Nipsey when he first appeared on 106 in Park. His video, first debut, the first day of debut. I remember like it was yesterday on 106 in Park. That's how far back I've known Nipsey.
Okay, and you what, Jay? 30?
Yep.
Okay, so I can't see how these kids out here, 20 years old. You probably only heard Victory Lap and don't know shit about that man until all this shit that rolled down social media.
Right.
I told somebody I know Nip through acting, and they was like, Nip through acting? I'm like, yeah, that was the first fucking thing he did. They looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, he's playing Master P movies. But see, y'all don't know, because y'all didn't even know who the fuck the man was. It's just that he was sensationalized through media. He was loved in L.A. L.A. upheld him like this. But all these other states upheld him like this.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna have to go in a bit because I'm about to shut down live because Game of Thrones is way more important than this topic. Anyway, but I just want to say this, like, the reason why I'm passionate about what I'm saying, Parker, is because it sets a bad precedent when you a white woman in a black neighborhood and you spray paint over a mural of a beloved rapper. It's a bad look. You don't believe that's a bad look?
Oh, she was in a black neighborhood.
Yeah, she wasn't in the suburbs.
I thought it was a Latino neighborhood.
No, that was in Connecticut. That wasn't L.A. That was in Connecticut. I believe it was a black neighborhood in Connecticut. Yes.
I know it was Connecticut, but
yes.
Like, Chicago broke up like L.A. We break up like
L.A.
Oh
no. This happened in Connecticut. Connecticut, you know.
I thought Connecticut was supposed to have been that city. I thought Connecticut had some rough parts of their city. So
they obviously they not. That's why I say it's a bad look. You know, it's a bad look, and people want to get upset at me for saying that. They shouldn't. They should have stood their ground. It's y'all neighborhood, and this outsider, you know, is defacing it. That's why my position is what it is. You know. But no, this ain't
your position. I just didn't want you to think that I was. You know me. I'm not trying to be harping out because you getting on 10, and I'm like, bro, it ain't.
No, it's about passion. Nah, it's about passion. You know, I'm very passionate about, but right. I wouldn't be able to do this if I never.
I'm okay for agreeing, right? And I'm okay to agree to disagree because I'm old in this, so I'm open to everybody's view. I'm just saying that we got to think 10 steps ahead. As people like everybody putting 10 toes down for Nipsey. But Nipsey dead. Nipsey ain't giving a fuck about y'all. Y'all was fans. Nipsey was out here getting his money. And like I tell a lot of people, if y'all want to do Nipsey some justice, y'all go do what he was trying to do. Get some generational wealth. You probably don't get the wealth, but make sure your kids has left something behind. I told my dude, I said, you know what? I said, if anything I learned from his death, I said, we finna invest in some more stock. That's what we finna do, and that's what we've been looking at. We've been looking at some dispensaries and some
let me just say this one thing. Marv Lee put in the chat room, black men allow Becky to disrespect and what the Fools recording did. That people would definitely blame black men and say, you black men let this white girl. That's the narrative I'm used to hearing all the time, that black men allow white women to just do whatever. And that narrative could be used in this situation. You do know that, right?
I mean, but how many dudes? Well, I see 2 dudes standing right. I mean, they look like some gump ass niggas anyway. So I wouldn't say, yeah, but they look like gumps. I seen them because it looked like somebody had a drone or something on another page I seen. So I see where somebody was recorded up high, and that's when I seen two dudes, you know, right below where it was like somebody doing a footage from up high, far away. But it looked like. You know, it looked like they was with her. So it looked like they was for the team. They was going to take an L for the team. They looked like they was with the white girl.
I believe they were, but that was my position. I believe that because if you look at the logo she was spray painting on and the girl was promoting the T-shirt, it had the dude's logo on it. And I'm saying that this could have been a collaborative effort. But people want to go as well, you know, it's against the law to assault her. I'm not talking about assault. I'm talking about standing up for your neighborhood. Because if she can do this, anybody can come into your neighborhood and do whatever. So, and these same people be online talking about how pro-black they are and they fighting against white supremacy and, you know, this and that and the third. But I didn't see it.
You know, truth be told, social media is stronger than, I think, a fist and a tongue. So with her doing this, her getting the clout, she probably figured people would get on social media and talk to her. But please believe, somebody done reached out in her radius. They done touched her. She ain't just got some talk through social media. Somebody done touched that ass. Best believe somebody done if a person was able to get money recouped back up that quick to go and repaint that mural that fast, she ain't gonna go back and touch it again because somebody done went down and touched her. She got the message, and it wasn't through social media. She got the message. Ain't no telling if this got through social media. 60s got affiliations throughout everywhere, so that's still a disrespect to the 60s. That shit could have got back to LA.
Yeah.
And somebody could have called Connecticut and been like, "Look here, big homie, we need you to go holler at this chick for this, because she did this."
You would never see this happen in Jewish neighborhood. But hey, thanks for calling in. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. But I appreciate you calling in. All right.
All right, much love.
All right, much love to you, Parker. Make sure you buy that hoodie. All right. That's it, people. We have a very important situation going on. That is Game of Thrones, and it's not this live stream. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like the stream on your way out if you haven't. There won't be any outro music, but shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to the super chatters. I appreciate that. Naima, shout out to you for donating. They don't play about they Nipsey. Let's see, Dollar Washer, Decan, Parker, let's see, Swim Flame, Raiders. I had to check, you know, something on the chat. But I appreciate y'all. I see Mermaid sliding in. Yeah, I'm passionate about what I speak about, people. This ain't fake. You can't do what I do for 4 years and not be passionate about it. But Game of Thrones is on. I don't want to talk about this anymore, and I'll see y'all on the next one.